Eric Barnfine with Forest River Class A Diesel Motorhomes. Today I'd like to show you guys how to actually program your automatic generator start. The first page on this multiplex screen is going to be that general overview for the coach. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to click anywhere on the screen. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go down, scroll down to where it says generator under electrical. So we're going to go right here to generator. Now, once we get to the generator page, what you're going to notice is the top header here is going to read Auto Gen Start, and then you're going to have a mode page, a status page, and a setup page. Let's go ahead and jump down to the setup page. Now, under the setup page, I'm going to have three different things that I need to program in to actually start the AGS. So the first thing we're going to do is to set up the quiet time hours. This is great for if I'm at a campsite to where I can't turn the generator on for certain times. So we're going to set the evening quiet start time, and we're going to set that to 8 p.m. Next, we're going to go over here and go to the morning quiet stop, and we're going to set that to 6 a.m. Then we're going to actually go hit the setup button back now that both these are highlighted and move on to the next one. The next one is going to be the set up the start voltage. The first column over here is going to be the average startup voltage, and right now it's at 11.9. I'm going to move that up to about a 12.2. So then I'm going to go down here when I'm good with the voltage and hit set voltage. Now let's go back here, and back in this page you're going to have a QT pre-charge minutes. What that QT pre-charge minutes means is that before quiet time I can program it to where the generator automatically turns on 30 minutes prior and starts charging all the batteries before it would go into that quiet time mode. So we're going to move that up, and it goes by 1 minute at a time increments. And we're going to move that up to 60, so it's going to run for an hour. Then I'm going to go down here and hit the set pre-charge minutes. Next, I'm going to go to setup runtime hours. What setup runtime hours does, it's going to set how long when it does turn on for how long to run. Now, the only thing that would shut it off is if I enter a quiet time setting at that point in time, or if my battery voltage goes up. But right now it's set up to start and run for 4 hours. We're going to move that down to where now it's only going to run for 2 hours when it turns on, and hit that. The next one that we're going to do is the max runtime. Now the max runtime is 8 hours right now as it's pre-programmed. We're going to run that down for the max runtime to 3 hours and set the max runtime. Now that means that the generator after 3 hours, no matter what the conditions are, would shut off after it's running for 3 hours. Finally, when we have all three of these set, you'll notice they'll be blue all around them. We're going to go up and we're going to enable on the HVAC demand and enable on the battery voltage. Now, enabling on the HVAC demand is going to kick the generator on when it's needed to maintain the temperature that I have set on my thermostats inside the coach. To enable on the battery voltage, what that's going to do is when my batteries need to be charged or drop below that voltage that I set up in the setup start voltage, that's going to kick the generator on so it restarts the batteries. Finally, when everything here is all lit up for what I want to utilize, I'm going to go back to the mode. And finally, to turn on the AGS, I'm just going to hit enable AGS, and you're going to find that it's on.